Hey guys, Matt Sayers here, and today we're back with another episode of Anime vs. Reality with both Bailey and Croker, our second time ever with the three of us.
Yeah, it would have been the third
Hello.
time this last week.
Yeah. Because you had work.
Yeah.
And Croker last time had work, like the time before had work. Right?
It happens.
Yeah. I'm the only one without a job yet. Like, the fact that, like, this keeps happening is just, like, an inconvenience to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to make it personal, though.
Yeah, I get it.
So
I don't actually work that late, it's just that traffic can sometimes be very bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sometimes like, there's two people on Thursday were sick, so that's why I couldn't come in.
Yeah.
I had to go to work. Then Friday, that took longer than I thought. So, yeah. But anyways, we're here now, and we're here to talk about Fruits Basket.
Yeah, we're...
Not fruit salad.
Don't tell him what I did earlier.
Okay.
No, you made the mistake earlier as well,
Yeah,
so...
and then, but you didn't correct me, you just added to the mistake.
Okay, let's just tell him what happened. So, what did you say the first time?
I said fruits demon, I think, or something like that. I was like, fruits demon. It's like, no,
And I said fruit salad.
and I said yummy yummy. Instead of correcting him because it was a great line I had to use. Never get another chance.
But yeah, so today we're talking about Fruits Basket. I nearly did it again. But we're up to episode 13 at this point. Here you go. I've got...
I thought it was 11.
No, we're up to 13.
Oh, okay.
Because if you remember, I told you that we completed 12.
I thought, okay.
Like, when I messaged you, like, you asked what episode we were up to, and I said episode 13.
Okay, I thought you texted me 11.
No.
I have to go back and look at that. Recap of last episode. Kyo and Yuo didn't attend the entrance ceremony at Kaiwaia High. And you have to know what that means.
Sorry.
They're expelled. They didn't attend the exam. They're gone. Nah, that's not what happens.
Yeah.
So the new student, Aramori Satori, is a bit oversharing with her personal info.
Like, she tells Yuki her blood type.
Yeah, she's got no...
Like,
I'd say she doesn't have a filter, but it's
yeah,
not
no
filthy stuff she's saying. She's just...
it's just, like, TMI on personal information.
Yeah.
And then all the other students join in.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, why are all these first years suddenly thirsty for Yuki?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Have you seen what Yuki looks like?
Stud muffin?
Yeah, my god, man. Love it.
Don't mind me, I have food that I need to eat.
So, okay. So are the first years. What does that mean? Because you got a dot there.
That's just continuing that previous point.
Why'd you put a dot there? So confusing.
Because I wrote that point and then that happened.
Okay. Hana Sense Shigari was at the entrance ceremony.
Yeah.
So she could use the force and just reach out.
Well, no, she's a psychic.
Yeah.
Girl.
That was the one that was cleaning the toilets, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, clean. I sense another bathroom
Yeah.
nearby. The entrance ceremony, Yuo... Is it Yuo?
Yuo and Hana.
Yeah, Yuo and Hana tell Kyo to go find and bring Haru and Momiji to them.
Yeah. And he's like, why am I the one that has to do this?
Yeah. And it's like, to take Tora's like, I'll go with you.
Mm.
And so they're looking, it's like, do you know where Momiji and Haru are? She's like, I don't know. It's like, what do you mean you don't know? You offered to come with me and you don't know? It's like, you goddamn airhead.
Yeah.
Look what she is.
We get an airhead joke with two guys just looking at Tora and it's just like...
Yeah, and two
What an
guys like,
airhead.
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna...
easygoing joke as well.
It's like, she's just my type, airhead. I'm gonna ask her out on a date.
And then Kyo is just like, does the wall slam.
Yeah, and then they show like for a second it shows like how majestic he looks, and
Yeah.
then it goes to the menacing cut, and it's like, oh, I'm out of here. Let's go. He's like, yeah, don't leave me behind. So oh yeah, what was he? So
But yeah,
Kyo scares off the two guys. Kyo is upset that Momiji is wearing the girl's uniform. It's like, it suits me.
Yeah.
It really does.
I skipped a lot of like the. Oh no, I don't. I literally just forgot the order of events.
Yeah, and I like the scene where you see Haru.
Haru just
He just T-poses, but he moves to the side and then forward while doing the T-pose.
He just T-poses on everyone.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do a meme photo. It's just like.
That's what you should do. Like, from now on, every year you take a photo T-posing and then you add that to a montage video.
No. Like with Lucky Star, how I made the meme with like 2020 and all that.
Oh yeah.
It's just like bad touch meme.
Yeah. Stranger danger. So Haru.
Like with Haru, I feel like I need to do a meme with where it's like.
Okay, so T-poses originated in 2006.
Yeah, I had a bit of trouble actually finding that piece of information, but in my research, I found 2006 is the earliest mention of the term T-pose.
Yeah, I only knew about T-poses from glitches in games where your character would just be like,
Hey, Chris.
who's this?
And she was on, like, not last week, but the week before when you were here. And Crokio wasn't on.
Okay, Chris who?
Chris Knight.
Okay. Hello, Chris. So,
Hello, Chris.
Takai.
We're good. We're continuing on with the Fruits Basket podcast from episode 13. You missed last week, although things did change last week.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Yeah.
So
Right now we're up to episode 13.
So Takai Makoto, student body president of Kaiwaia High School. Yeah, that's what Kotagawa from To Love Ru is. She's the student body president. I think that's it. Well, she's like the one that's strict. No, that skirt's too short. You need to wear these.
What anime
appropriate
are you talking
outfits.
about?
That one's because he reminds me of the character Kotagawa in To Love Ru, and she's one of those strict people. Like, no, that dress is too short. You need to lower it, like not the dress, but just like the length, so it's more acceptable and whatnot. Okay, so Takai doesn't believe Haru's hair is naturally white and black, and so what he does is
hey, we're not at that joke yet
No,
because
okay.
we got Taiki just berating Momiji about his uniform choice.
yeah, so
Because he's wearing the female
and-
uniform.
and then I think it's who was it? Kiyu says like, oh no,
Yeah.
it wasn't him. It was the other one. It says just imagine what he looked like when he's an adult, and he seems just like
That's Haru.
Haru
Haru
says
is like doing that stuff,
and,
yeah.
Haru says that. It's like, oh.
And also, you got Haru he's like picked up Taiki and just swinging him around.
You think he's
like
gonna
a
throw him?
damn
like, to let go.
ragdoll.
No, it's like with a towel and it's wet and you're just swinging it around to try and dry it.
The image was more ragdoll
Or
than
like
towel.
a yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Yeah, when you swing a yo-yo and you do all the tricks.
Have you actually seen the picture of like the X-ray of the yo-yo on his hand, and it's like the blood circulation's cut off to the finger
No,
because of the string?
no, I haven't seen that.
That is an actual thing.
Oh god.
Fun fact about me, I do yo-yo tricks while I'm bored at work.
I like how when you're talking, the penguin is dancing. I just noticed that now. It's damn good work, Kyokyo. Damn fine work. So,
So yeah,
Haru
Haru
shuts Taki down by using his assumption against him and whipping him around, which is what we talked about.
Yeah.
So Haru says an outfit that matches the individual is best.
Like, he's like, wear whatever you want, whatever suits you.
Yeah, but that's not part of the school of conduct, is it?
No.
But they don't know because the little man looks like a little girl. So
Yeah, he can always get away with it.
yeah,
In a weird way.
he's sneaky. Well, he's not trying to be sneaky. He's just like, oh, he's not going, I'm a boy. He's just like wearing the outfit. It's like, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, this is totally casual for me.
And the Haru's also like, picture like Momiji as as like a year older and him wearing like proper.
Oh no.
Oh, far out of. God damn it. Amino just shut down on me.
That sucks. So,
Yeah, that's annoying.
Haru uses the idea of Yuki in the girls' uniform as an argument
Yeah.
point for Taki's bias. And Yuki's like, don't you drag me into this. Because he's not happy about it because he doesn't like wearing
Far
girls'
out.
clothes. And so Haru, he takes Taki into the bathroom. He's like, here, you want proof of how my hair is naturally black and white? Here it is. And he like, they don't show it, but it's implied that he showed him his hair downstairs. And then you see when he sees it, he's like, this isn't over. As he's running
It's like,
away.
no, he's literally in the moment, he's just like, what an amazing, like, it's like, what an insight and all that.
Yeah.
It's just like, he takes up the glasses and it's just like, there are things I don't know about.
Yeah, it's like, and before he leaves, he's like, this isn't over.
Yeah.
We'll continue this conflict another day.
Fun, interesting thing, it does not come back.
No
Not
pun
in-
intended.
Maybe in the 2020 version.
It's just like, time is continuous in this show.
Yeah.
It's just like 18 years later and they're still the same ages.
Yeah. So Haru goes to Toru too, but Yuki and Kyo stop him with a gut punch and an uppercut respectively.
Oh, yeah, that would hurt.
So imagine that you get the gut punch first and it's like, oh god.
It's like from Miss Congeniality. Where I can't say.
Congeniality.
Yeah, sing, stomach, inso, nose,
yeah.
and groin.
Yeah. So
I haven't seen
Momiji,
that in forever.
I'm amazed I remember that.
so Momiji tells Yuki and Kyo that he heard Akuto is at the school
And
at the same time that Toru runs into Akuto, who
And-
you said in the 2020 versions
Hey, don't spoil it.
is a secret which we will not discuss.
And it's the 2019 version.
Oh, okay. 2019.
Save that twist for when we talk about 2019.
Is that next on the list? Or?
Yeah, that is literally what we're covering next.
Okay.
And then after we cover the 2019 version, we'll be doing a discussion of which anime is better.
Okay.
Because we compare the two versions, basically.
Okay. So Akuto calls Toru cute and wants to be friends with her, but
We know what.
we know what he wants.
What?
Akuto, he's like, no, you took my family from me. They didn't show up at the festival because of you. You're fucked now.
That is sort of true. They didn't show up because of her.
Yeah, and he's like, no, I'm gonna get this woman out of their
Even though
lives.
Shigure didn't even mention Toru being the reason why. He just said that they didn't go.
But he knows because of the last woman.
Hmm?
Remember how the other one, I forget his name, was dating that
Kana?
woman? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the whole pot thing.
Yeah, and he's like, no, you can't. You can't have a woman. You must live in lonely in isolation with me. Or something. I don't know why he's doing that. You know, he's
It's-
coming off as a shady guy. Okay, we're wearing.
So Akito is just making friendly conversation.
But Yuko knows better, and he wants to know. It's like, so
Yuki.
Toru.
Yuki, not Yuko.
Sorry, Yuki. He asked Toru. You know, hey. You know,
What are you doing?
what the
with
fuck's
Toru?
up? What are you doing chatting up that piece of shit?
Oi!
Well, he doesn't use those words, but
Whoa,
we know.
whoa,
But we know.
whoa,
He doesn't
whoa!
use those words, but we know. We know that's what he's thinking. But
Yuki
And then she's
thinking
like,
that. What?
Yeah, Yuki thinking that. Tori's like,
No!
oh, nah, you need to chickadee check yourself, boy. We were just talking, nothing more. It's like, oh, okay.
Yuki would be thinking that if you made a fruits basket version where everyone could swear.
Yeah.
Like R18 plus version.
Akito brings up a re-education room just for Yuki, which triggers a flash tap for Yuki.
And we see it like the whip.
Yeah, whip it good. No, my foreskin. That hurt. Alright, wait. Toru pushes Akito away from Yuki, saying they need to get to class, and Yuki's like, oh no, you pushed him, what? And then it's like, oh no, everything's good, it's all fine.
Yeah, and then Toru's just like, well, actually, we're near the end of school anyway.
Let's
like,
bail.
No, it's like, we have this one class left, and then we'll go and play a game with Yo and Hannah.
Yeah.
Not in the dirty way.
I wasn't implying that. You were the one implying.
Damn it! I got myself. I blamed myself.
Yeah. So, Akito calls Toru ugly on the way home with Hattori, and Hattori tells Shigura about it.
Yeah.
Shiguра's-
It's like the oddest game of telephone to have happen in an anime. At least it's not like 5 different characters.
So Yuki is happy with his current situation in life.
It could be better though.
He's not going to let anyone take that from him, especially you know who. So that's the end of the 14th episode.
Voldemort?
What?
You know who? Voldemort's gonna take it away from Yuki?
He's damn right he is.
Damn Voldemort.
You know it's Voldemort, not at the end.
Oh.
That's how you gotta pronounce it, Voldemort. But they were like, oh, okay, you got these people might not know how to pronounce it because it's a French word, so they added the T at the end.
Well,
Mind blown, am I right?
yeah.
Very much.
Like Hermione, it's Hermione. Did you know that?
Right when I was taking a sip of water.
You gotta call her Hermione.
Hermione. When I was in elementary school and my teacher read the book, they called her Hermione.
I remember when I was at school, we were playing handball, and there's this girl, forget what her name was. Oh no, Bridget. So her name was Bridget, but her last name was Potter. And whenever she lost at handball, she'd be like, "Ah, damn it!" And we'd always go, "Don't have a Harry Potter."
Let's get back into this. We're getting to episode 14 now.
So Yuki and Toru tend to Yuki's secret garden, which isn't really secret. If more than one person knows.
No, you can have a secret between 2 people.
Yeah, but you know the best way that 2 people can keep a secret?
If one of them was dead.
Damn right.
You're goddamn right.
So Toru heads back home to make food for Yuki after tending to the secret garden. And while making food, Toru notes it has been several days since Akito saw Yuki.
So this is like... I feel like this anime is trying to get us to work out the actual timeline of the show for some reason.
Yeah, it's a bit muddled. We know time's going forward.
Yeah, but
not what holidays.
Not at the same rate. Like it skips like a month in like the White Day episode.
Yeah. So Toru, you know, she gets violated by a snake and
Yeah.
it sneaks on up in there.
Yeah, it literally
In
gets
her
inside her
clothes.
clothes
And so Yuki gets home. He tells Shiguri to skin and roast the snake.
I love how he's just like, we need to kill this thing.
But then it turns out that the snake isn't just a random snake. It's one of the snakes from the zodiac sign.
It's
Or
the snake from the
It's the
Zodiac.
snake or the descendant.
There's not more than one snake on the Zodiac sign.
No, I mean
idiot.
I meant like the descendant of, because they're all descendants of the originals, right?
I think so. Don't mind the noise, I've got some more food.
Yeah. So the snake's
I
the
was-
descendant.
I got food before the podcast. We both went and got food. I bought myself some actual lunch.
Yeah.
Well, Bailey only got, like, garlic bread.
Bread is filling. Okay, so where was he?
So,
Ayami,
talking-
Hataru, and Shiguri are the same age and oldest of the zodiac.
and also, as a bonus note that I took down, Ayame's name is derived from Ayamesuki, which is the month of irises.
Irises.
Like, the iris.
Oh.
Or, like, the plant, I think.
Yeah, because irises are, these things are irises.
Yeah, these are irises, but there's also, I'm pretty sure, a plant called the iris.
Really?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
There
I have
is.
no idea. There is, okay. So, where were we? Ayami is Yuki's older brother, and Ayami
It's AMA.
calls Kyo Kichi-kun, which is, if you want to tell the people what that means, because...
There's not really much of a meaning to it, it's just the nickname that he just gave.
Yeah, but he's like, I hate that nickname, don't call me that.
Yeah, I don't think there is much of an origin to why. It's just...
It's endearing.
Yeah, it's an endearing thing that AMA does that Kyo hates.
So, Kyo, Toru, and Yuki are confused about what is going on with Shiguri and AMA.
Yeah, because, like, there's, like, gay jokes galore between the two of them.
Yeah, and it's like, what, are they gonna get together or not? Like,
Like, are they gonna
That's-
fuck?
and sometimes it's kind of hinted, but it never happens though. But
Like, Shigure is not gay, and AMA is not gay either, but...
there's kind of scenes in it where you think,
yeah, they're just like...
okay,
It's like, super gay moment here, right now.
yeah. So AMA drags Toru out to get some lunch to get some lunch with her,
Yeah.
but that's just so she can get to know her, because
Yeah, just socializing, basically.
yeah, it's like she's trying to figure out this girl out, what she's up to.
And, like, I am amazed. Like, there are people literally around them, yet they can talk openly about it. And somehow no one overhears it.
Some people must
No
think like
one-
they're from the mental institution or something.
It's just funny how, like, totally out of the public, talking about a big secret of this family, and no one overhears it.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
no one would believe them anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Toru talks about Ayami being part of the Zodiac and in the open with when people are around.
That's
Which is
just
what we
what-
just talked. Even though Ayami and Yuki are brothers, there's a huge gap in their relationship he created. And you want to tell them how he created that?
So what happened was, when they were both younger, like when Yuki was a little kid, AMA just basically just pushed Yuki away and just didn't want anything to do with him. And then all those years later, he's just realized, I was a horrible brother.
Yeah.
And he tries to make it up, but there's such a gap between the two of them now that it's actually pointless.
Yeah, time does not heal all wounds. Time heals some wounds, but not all of them. Alright, wait.
We're past the...
So Ayami visited to see how Yuki was doing after Akito's school visit, but still... Akito's school visit, but still doesn't bring up why she should be afraid of him or anything. He just-
Who be afraid of who?
because
Toru being afraid of Aikido?
No, because what's
Or are
the
you talking about Yuki being afraid of Aikido?
yeah, because he's afraid.
Yuki's a
Of,
guy.
no, he's afraid of
Aikido.
Aikido, yeah. And he was talking to
You said
Toru.
she though. That's
No, he was talking to I'm getting that.
Bailey.
Toru. He was talking to Toru and said like, "Are you okay?" Because after what happened in the previous episode, he's like, "Did he say anything?"
No.
But she still doesn't know. Like he's afraid. It's just like, okay, just be careful if you ever see him again.
Yeah. Like everyone's warning her about Aikido.
But they're not telling her what the
why.
Yeah,
They're not giving her the why. They're telling her to try and get out of the situation.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Yeah. Toru talks about when her mum became a parent, she understood how parents feel, but not forgot how it felt to be a child. Forever young, Toru will be forever young.
Stop with the copyright singing!
Never.
Then I'll have to eat your brains out.
No. No.
La la la.
It's the AME.
La la la.
You all good there, Craig here?
I was just singing for copyrights.
The AME asked Toru to keep on getting along with Yuki for him.
Craig, do you have anything to say on what's happening with the story? I feel like we're just shutting you out of it.
I'm wondering if the reason Bailey kept saying she is because Bailey is confused. Aya is also male.
Yeah, Aya is also.
No, I meant Toru, but I was getting I know Toru's a she, but I was getting the names mixed up with Yuki and
Toru.
Yeah, Toru.
How could you get Yuki and Toru mixed up?
No, I know what their faces look like. I was just getting the names mixed up. And
that's exactly what I was getting at.
What,
like Yuki and Toru are not similar names.
I know, no, but I was putting the names on different individuals by mistake. So AME transformed into a snake because of the cold the moment they left the restaurant.
And so he's basically had to like, I think he's just because he's the snake. The snake doesn't really like cold.
Yeah.
Snakes like cold, don't they?
Some don't.
Well, it depends on the snake, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Snakes are cold-blooded, so they have to bask on rocks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so for winter, it'd suck for AMA in the winter, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So AMA slept in Kyo's bed. As it happens, Guru-san, don't let me sleep. Gay joke.
Oh yeah. Because if he slept in Shigeru's bed, he just wouldn't get sleep at all. Because Shigeru would keep him awake. And as that is supposed to be a gay joke, would be too busy to sleep.
Yeah. AME runs a clothes shop, romance shop for men. So, we know where AME swings. So he can embrace a man, no problem. Because he's not going to because it's only if the opposite sex hugs you, you then turn into your base form.
Although, it's there are some moments where it's there should probably be at least a transformation happening.
And just imagine AME in snake form saying to someone, you insolent human, this isn't even my final form. Then both transforms back into the male form. You're F now.
So yeah, Toru and everyone else walk in on Shigeru and Ayame looking at old school photos. Because they went to an all-boys school. And which was the same one they wanted Yuki to go to.
Yeah.
But Yuki's just no, I want to go to this school. Because I don't want to be in the same situation as previous times. So Yuki's just like sitting there, just completely ignoring Ayame and his stories, especially because like the stories start out fine.
And then they start becoming nonsensical.
Nonsensical.
Nonsensical, that's it.
Nonsensical?
What
What?
the hell's a non-sentinel? His stories become sentinels.
They just become humans.
Yeah.
Like, they just revert back to just piles of metal.
Yeah. They return back to their carbon-based form.
It's like with One Division, remember that?
Oh.
The burnt chicken?
Burnt chicken.
And then
yeah.
it turns into a basket of eggs.
Yeah. I remember that.
So yeah, one story Ayame shares is about his long hair.
Yeah.
And
He loves his hair.
It's just funny how Ayame just goes into this fucking like wild tangent of a story within the story.
Yeah.
You okay there?
Yeah.
You falling asleep?
No, just visualizing it, man. Just go on.
Yeah, right. You're falling asleep.
Yeah, just go on, please.
Garlic bread is filling.
Yeah, and so is Pastillo, soft drink. Ugh.
Sorry, I had to give you emergency CPR.
Yeah, alright, where are we up to?
I still haven't explained the story of the long hair thing, but yeah, I'm not going to try and remember the whole story that anime makes up.
That's boring. Well, you want the long story? Oh, my nuts. You insulted me and I farted.
Wait, did you just fart?
No, I almost did.
But yeah, so basically, Ayame is scared the principal to let him keep his long hair.
Yeah. It's like, you're gonna let me keep these luscious locks or I'll strangle you with them.
And like, you see the principal trying to get away from him, and he's like, "But I still have more to tell you." And Ayame just keeps going, even though he's already won.
Yeah.
You really gotta sell it,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe the principal will have his doubts.
So yeah, and then we find out that Ayame was the student council president at his school when they were younger. And then there's, which leads into yet another story, and which one Yuki was actually interested in it until it turned to the red light district.
Yeah.
Which is funny because we mentioned the red light district when we talked about interspecies reviewers. Yeah. So this is the second anime that we've had like either research or direct mention of.
Yeah,
The
why?
red
You
light.
don't like the red light district?
No, it's just funny how it's like with like because the last anime we did was interspecies reviewers.
Then you go
And then we literally go this anime and we get a mention of Red Light District.
Then you head off to the yellow light district. Or those fancy naysayers are.
But yeah, anime basically is just like students shouldn't be fired, like expelled for going to the Red Light District.
Yeah.
Like, and just like basically put the blame on me. And like,
As long as they're paying.
well, it's more like he wanted the praise on him. I think he was like doing. And at that point, Yuki and Kyo just wanted out of the house, like big time. So much so I literally put it in capital letters.
Yeah, you did.
So yeah.
Well, it worked out for Ame because he owns a dress shop now.
Yeah, and also right after Kyo and Yuki basically just yell at Ayame to get out of the house, Haru shows up.
Just in the nick of time.
Well, actually, no, Haru didn't show up. It was Hattori who showed up because Haru called him to get Ayame out of the house.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Ayame only listens to Hattori. I don't know why it's only Hattori that Ayame listens to, but the moment Hattori shows up, he's just like, come on, Ayame, let's go.
Maybe
He's
AMA's
literally
his
just-
favorite.
Hmm?
Maybe AMA's his favorite.
Do you mean Hattori?
The Tory, yeah.
You're that tired that you're mixing up your names.
Yes. Bread is filling.
Yeah, and so on the way home, Ayame and Hattori just talk about Yuki and Toru on the way home. It's like this whole show is setting up Yuki and Toru to end up together. Oh,
Someone's combat ready.
that's just my phone messaging.
Oh, I thought that was
Fucking-
Yukio. I thought you were combat ready.
Nah,
I thought he was locked and loaded.
but yeah, so the original was setting up Yuki and Toru as a couple for some reason, and also Kyo and Toru as a couple, like a
Yo
weird-
and Yuki is a couple.
what?
You
What?
almost accidentally said it, but I think we should run with it. Kyo and Yuki is a couple.
Alright, let's do it. Let's
Nah,
give up the producers a call.
It's just it's just weird how it's just like they're setting up both Yuki and Toru as a couple, and then Kyo and Toru as a couple at the same time for a weird love triangle
This
situation.
is all the master plan.
Drama
of you know
sells.
who.
Huh?
Rama sells.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's all part of the master plan by you know who.
Furthermore,
No, at man.
so yeah, and Yuki's like called Tara just to say, thanks for getting rid of Ayame from our house.
Here's $500 for a job well done.
Which brings us to episode 15.
Alright. Toru,
I've still got more food to here to eat.
Toru asks if she leaves the house for the afternoon to visit her mum's grave with Yuo and Hana.
Okay.
Yuo thinks Kyoko would have liked Kyo, teasing him a lot mostly. Kyoko was killed in the car accident on May 1st, which is a shame.
Well,
Have you seen that brutal
I think she was hit by the car on May 1st. Like, I think she officially died on May 1st, but she was hit like a day or two before or something like that.
That's like one of the endings in School Days. For the
Really?
visual novel. It's like, oh no, you've fallen on the train tracks, the train's coming. I'll save you, and you just grab her hand and the train just hits her. And you're holding the severed hand. Everyone's like, oh no, and then you just got one person like, ha 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 ha.
What the?
I give you a hand, but it looks like you already got one.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, the death scenes in that are brutal.
Did you put the seat down, by the way?
No, I don't think so. Now I have.
Bring it back up.
Yeah.
Bring it back up, you dummy.
Yeah, that looks good.
No, it doesn't. I don't want to look taller than you.
I probably because I was leaning, I slid down. Just
Ah.
like,
Because you're falling asleep.
yeah.
So yeah, we also find out Kyoko's gang name,
Yeah.
which was the Red Butterfly of Kanana.
What's Kanana mean?
I think it's just a place
It sounds
in
like
Japan.
banana. Banana. Banana.
Are you a fucking minion now?
No.
You
I was-
don't get the joke, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, banana. I was watching that Inside Job. Here's what happens when we slow down the minion's voice, and it's like, kill your parents, kill your parents.
But yeah,
Subliminal
so
messaging.
Kyoko drives a Decatora, which is a decorated truck, basically.
Yeah.
Or a decoration truck, to be
And
exact.
it's all decked out.
Yeah. And they show an image of it, and there's like an onigiri on the screen that's just like, that's not a deco truck.
It's like,
That
what did you
Decatur.
say?
Yeah, for some reason in like the second half they add some stuff to the cutaway scenes and stuff like that. And one of them is the onigiri. By the way, you got like something on you.
Where?
You're on the right area. You're in the right area first.
Up or
No, you got. It's like
there?
you got like loose skin, mate.
Where?
You basically going over it. You're good.
I don't know, I'll figure it out later.
No, you got it.
Ah, got it? Okay.
It just bugged me because I could just easily see it. It was just like, holy jeez.
Well, okay, so...
So Kia and Yuki join Tori in visiting Kyoko's grave. And they are shocked at how happy the girls are.
Yeah, because Tora knows, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna live in the past.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on with my life.
And also, Kyoko would rather see them happy than sad.
Yeah.
Although it is funny the fact that like Hana is like wearing the most like gothic thing possible, and yet she's like happy.
Yeah. But that's and then we learn the truth. It turns out her mother's death wasn't an accident. She was murdered by her own father
No.
to seize control of the family estate.
How would that happen when the father died before the mother?
Happens up here. In the head canon.
No, we find out that Katsuya supposedly passed due to a cold that got way worse.
Which is like one of the stupidest ways to die.
It's not dumb. There's way dumber.
Like what?
Like getting your face flattened by a pan.
Oh no.
The tree smash in one, I forget what Friday the 13th movie it was, but like the guy that gets thrown into the tree and there's a happy face on it.
No, I forget that.
Go and watch Dead Meat, you'll see what I mean. And then we get a moment where Yuki recalls what happened, like, on the day of the accident with Kyoko. Like, basically what he saw happen with Toru having to leave the class because her mum got hit by a car. It's like, mother got hit by a fucking car.
I don't know. If I as much as I would love to stay here and mourn her, I have to finish my finals.
Yeah.
It's so important. So I think that's why she buries herself in her work and cleaning. She's not able to express herself, you know?
Well, here's probably one of the more wild things that happened in the show.
Yeah.
Toru set up a picnic in front of her mum's grave.
So people do that.
On the grave?
Yeah, I had a family.
Did you
my
see a
cousin.
family that did it right on the grave?
Like on the grave or beside?
They were essentially doing it on top of her grave.
Like you mean they put the picnic on the tombstone?
No, not on the tombstone, but on the plot where she would be buried.
Yeah, my family did that when my grandma died. On my dad's side.
What?
Yeah, they got a picnic and they just ate there. Put down a blanket and just ate right near the grave.
No, this was essentially on top of where she was buried.
Well, we possibly could have done that. I don't know because I don't know the exact point of where the coffin was buried, but I know we were at the tombstone and it was in front of us. So
That
maybe
you were basically on top of your grandmother's grave.
okay.
What the?
But
That's an actual thing.
yeah,
Holy!
people do it.
Oh no! That is one way to get cursed. I would have loved it if the show took a sudden turn and like one of them got cursed by the mother.
What if it's like, okay, I curse you not to be able to turn into your Chinese animal? And it's like, yes, I get all the ladies now, but then he realizes he can't have Toru if he can't change into that animal form, because she won't love him or her. And so that's how, from this discovery, the curse breaks.
But yeah, Kyo just freaks out about the whole picnic.
Yeah.
It's just like, you putting a picnic right on top of your mother's grave? What the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
Hannah's just there, just like tasting everything and just enjoying the hell out of it.
Yeah. It all looked delicious though, what she was having.
And like also Yo is just like explaining how Kyoko got her gang name.
Yeah. She chose it out, that's how badass she is.
I don't know why Red Butterfly. I did watch it, but I don't remember it.
Because like a butterfly, she moves gracefully when going to assassinate her target. And the red is all the blood, so when the butterfly flaps its wings, all the blood's moving out. Because it's red, right? And so when she moves around, she's covered in blood, the blood goes flying. Or maybe the butterfly has the blood of her first kill on it. That's why it's red. Why she calls herself Red Butterfly. Not herself, I mean, you know what I mean.
Greg, what's your take on...
I'm pretty sure the story was about her motorcycle. Like, her jacket made look like wings when she was driving.
Greg, what's your opinion on picnics on grave sites?
It's not that weird, but that's just because in the culture I grew up in, like, we went and took flowers to graves a lot. And
yeah, flowers to a grave site makes sense. Picnic though.
But like I grew up in a really weird religion, even for the United States. So like we didn't really believe in evil ghosts, like, because dead people are just your family, right? They still love you. So going to graves wasn't ever creepy, and so having a picnic there doesn't seem that weird to me.
Was it like what they do in Mexico, the land of the dead, where they remember them?
Yeah,
it's a lot more like that. At least where I live. I know that not all Americans think that way, but that's just how it is where I live.
Yeah, I get it. I thought you were eating it.
I'm eating. I still got food.
Yeah.
To be take.
Okay, Hana is just enjoying the food while you are...
we already talked about that point.
I know, but you're still eating, so I was waiting for you to catch up. So Hana is amazed at Toru for being able to smile even on a year after Kyoko's death.
Right. That is
That means that
somewhat
she's strong with how positive she is. She's got all those good emotions.
That, or she's just mentally broken.
Well, it said she is short. Well, what's his name said she is,
short a few straws.
Yeah, so maybe she doesn't think her mother's dead. Maybe she thinks it's all an act.
Well, no, she has the photo. That's how she keeps her mum's memory alive.
Yeah.
Also, Toru is really good at pretending. She's probably super sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she I wouldn't want to play it with her in poker.
I'm just gonna finish off this.
I wouldn't be able to call her bluffs. She's too good.
Or rich man, poor man, apparently.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't play poker with Spider-Man as well.
No, you don't want to play against Hannah. Hannah's the good player.
Yeah, Hannah who?
Hannah.
Ah, okay. I was thinking Marvel Comics. I was like, who's Hannah from Marvel? No. So Hannah half-jokingly says she wouldn't let Yuki or Kyo date Toru, to which you are asked if she's the future mother-in-law.
Which is an inside joke of like how you and Hannah are very protective of Toru, and I think in the 2019 version, both Yuki and Kyo are you like her mother and father or something?
Yeah, so Momiji runs into Toru while playing cops and robbers. The schemers rarely talk about their parents.
So, yeah, Soma's rarely talk about their parents. Right. And this is where we find out that Toru's been working at a Soma-owned building.
And then it's just like, what? After what happened? Why are you working in that building?
Well, she didn't know. She did not know at all. Although, in this, we get like 3 different versions of how to spell their last name. We get the version with H, so Sohma, and the one with U, so Souma, and then Soma, so like the game Soma.
Yeah, that's a good game, Soma.
I think I played it on my channel.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
But I'm not 100% sure. I play a lot of different games.
Yeah, like Dead Rising.
Without me? Dying Light.
Dying Light, that's it. You're playing Dying Light without me?
Yeah, because I don't care about you.
Even though it's co-op.
Do you have the game?
Yeah.
On PC?
No. On PlayStation. Okay, so Toru wants Shiguri to meet her mother too. And so it's like, meet my mother.
Where's that point? You're jumping back and forth, man.
I know, aren't we up here?
You skipped that one and went down like down here.
No, sorry. Momoji's mum had her memory erased of Momoji just before her son, which is like...
Yeah. Like, so, basically Momoji's mum doesn't remember Momiji.
Or giving birth.
Well, like, she knows Momiji, but she doesn't know that she gave birth to him.
Yeah, she's ignorant like Toru.
And you're skipping points. Like, we find out that Momiji has a little sister.
I was getting to that.
You're reading it out of order, you dumbass.
You said the things were out of order before, remember? So I was just taking a shot in the dark. Which one? Okay.
There's only some points that are out of order, man.
Alright.
Doesn't really matter.
So, alright, then show me where you want me to read.
Well, I've already mentioned that Momiji has a younger sister, Soma.
Okay, so Momoji's mum in her memory...
you already read that one.
I know, that's why I was pointing. I was like, where do you want me to...
Just the members of the Zodiac one.
The members of the Zodiac are born 2 months earlier than normal. Pregnancy term, and the mother can either be overprotective of the child or reject the child.
So, it's like, what was it? Like, I think Momoji's mum rejected her.
Yeah.
Or him, I mean.
Her, him, yeah, even you can't tell if the dress on.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
And now you're doing it. You're catching the Bailey disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. Momoji's mum rejected him. I forget who else there was. Like, obviously the cat.
Yeah.
Like, no one likes the cat. That's the whole idea of the show. So,
The monkey. Have we? We've been to the spa, but we haven't met the monkey.
we haven't met the monkey yet.
Yeah. Then you
But
gotta-
we have met the mom,
Yeah.
and she's the doting type.
Yeah.
So you got here shot of Kyoko in a bed, slowly dying from an injury.
Yeah,
now
so-
we don't need to tell you what those injuries are.
Injuries from the car crash.
Yeah.
Like, they don't show her injuries. And, like, in the 2019 version, it goes a bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
With that, we're on to episode 16. Should we do episode 16 then and the podcast episode there?
Do you want to end it here or there? Your choice.
We'll do 16, then we'll end it because we've still got the Ruby video to do.
Alright. So Shiguri suggests he, Yuki, Kyo, and Toru should go somewhere tomorrow since it's Golden Week, and and you know, when I first heard Golden Week, I was like, oh, you are not saying what I think you're saying.
It is basically like
because of Golden Shower. It's Golden Week.
Fuck you.
Yeah, get it? You get it, Kyokyo?
It's not at all the same.
Yeah, but I was like golden. I was like, oh no.
But yeah, last time we had talked about Golden Week was actually in Lucky Star.
When we Lucky Star was months ago. Lucky Star.
Yeah, it was ages ago. But Golden Week is what takes place over the 29th of April all the way through to the 5th of May. And like, there's the reason why it's a whole week, a holiday basically, is because there's 4 like holiday days in the week. So it's just like, it's a lot easier just to give the students the time off.
Yeah.
For
How much
week.
time does it say? How much time they get off?
29th of April to 5th of May.
Yeah, but
It doesn't say it in the show,
Yeah, in the show.
but
That's what I meant, because
they
you're
do say
saying
that it's near the end of Golden Week, so we're at least at like the 4th or 5th.
Because some of this stuff, like, I don't remember the show hearing it, because I know you do your own research.
Yeah, this one was my own research. I didn't even have to look it up. I went to my old notebook down there to find it.
Alright. Shiguri wanted to go on the hot spring trip in episode 12.
Yeah, because like Akami was like, "Where's Shigure?"
And it's like, oh, you know, he's off being a perv somewhere. Because that's what he likes to do.
Shigure, yeah. It's sort of like the dad from Ayo-chan. You keep getting points that confirmed that the dad was a pervert, and here you're getting more points that Shigure is a pervert.
Ayo-chan. We covered that?
Ayo-chan can't study.
Ah, yeah. I remember.
Hello.
What was that? Oh, I just hit myself. I was like, and I was like, no, what was that? It's like, oh no, I hit myself.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I just turned
Are
you
you
up.
with your friend? Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. Right now we're talking about Fruits Basket 2001.
Ah, okay, that fruits basket shit. Yeah, I think I've seen it a little bit, but like I was like, oh, what the fuck is this shit, you know? And then I just went back to doing jobs for the boss, you know.
What?
Which boss?
The Don.
Ah, okay.
What?
The Don.
You know, Jimmy
who?
Jimmy the Slim. We call him Slim Jim because he's a fucking skinny fuck. But
Oh my gosh. By the way,
poke fun at him.
I just want to say, your voice is being recorded because we're recording a podcast right now.
Oh, that's fucking fantastic. How y'all fucking doing? Doing the fucking mop, people.
Oh my
Doing good. How are
gosh.
you?
Way too much swearing, mate.
There's no problem with that.
Hey, you know, there was some guy who wanted to join the military, and I'm like, hey, how about you join the mob? And then he started to chastise me, and I was like, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you? Calm down.
It just
What? Nothing wrong with that.
He's like, hey, you know, we soldiers, we don't murder women and children. I'm like, you ever heard the Iraq War in 2002, you stupid motherfucker?
Hey, there's actually a game that's based around that time. House of Ashes.
That's very. Oh yeah, it's just come out.
Yeah.
Then they talk about the war and that. They
Well,
mention
the setting is the Iraq War.
that. Yeah.
There's a bit of commentary about that, but the main focus is the creatures.
Yeah.
He's like, we don't kill. He's like, we don't kill women like you. I'm like, hey, we only kill the women who cheat on us. All right, come on, get it right.
I think I should kick this person.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
to be honest, that's a bit too much for a site.
I mean, come on now.
Go on now.
Yeah, we're gonna try to continue on. So yeah, Yugi questions Shigure on if he has a license to drive, because Shigure is like, I'll drive, and then you find out that he doesn't have a license. So Hattori has to drive them up to the cabin.
Yeah, the cabin in the woods.
Well, cabin in the woods is not really a joke that they go for here. They go for Jason.
Yeah, and Jason kills people at the campsite in the woods.
Yeah.
And what do they live in? Large cabins.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the sort of cabin where Jason might show up, huh?
Yeah.
Which is a Friday the 13th reference.
Wait, who the fuck is Jason though?
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th.
Well, no, he was
What?
he was never in that one.
Well,
Not in the first one.
when I just say that, I refer to the franchise, okay?
Alright.
I know he
So
doesn't
what
appear
was the
until part 2, and he doesn't get his mask until part 3. He's undead by part 6 or 7.
And he fought Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. And also he goes to space.
Jason X.
Yeah.
Love it.
We've just talked him away from the whole thing. with
Jason in space. But isn't that the whole joke? Is that Bailey didn't know who you were talking about at first, or it seemed that way at least.
No, it was
and
the other
then-
guy, the guy that was on the Mino talking.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go tell the Don about us.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so, this is the sort of cabin where Jason might show up, huh?
Yeah.
Friday the 13th reference.
Yuki gets the reference, but somehow Toru and Kyo didn't.
Yeah. So, which is like, makes sense, because they're in Japan. So they probably would have heard of Jason.
And it makes sense that Shigure has, because he's a writer.
Yeah.
He would watch content to understand what stuff.
Yeah. They made a joke about that in Life is Strange, and it was like, instead of a machete, he's got a lead pipe. That's like Son of Dead, or something like that. Alright, so what's next?
So yeah, Shigure is just like, hey, Yuki, Kyo, why don't you take Toru down to the lake?
It's like, I'm not going to that fucking lake.
Neither of them want to go.
Yeah, they're too scared of Jason.
And then while they're going down, we find out that why Shigure suggested the whole cabin.
Yeah.
Just basically the mess of Michan again.
Yeah.
It's just like going on, like, because it cuts to Michan at the house and she's like, he's gone, and she starts crying and all that.
Chan.
Yeah. Your phone okay there?
Yes, it's having a burp.
Make sure you.
Yeah. Alright, what's next? He gone?
So yeah, Toru's like, I'm sorry and all that, even though she's done nothing wrong, and they are getting along way too well. They're not fighting as much.
I hate when people are like, oh, in anime, where it's like, I'm sorry. And it's like, what are you apologizing for? You weren't in the wrong.
It's like well, it's like Pyrrha from Ruby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What time is it? It's sorry o'clock time.
Like with Ruby, I've turned that into a joke in my sin list that I'm right for it at this point, because like I don't know why it just bothered me when Pyrrha said it, but I've just turned it into a joke now. Oh yeah, one thing I missed was like Shigure's like, oh, Jason's a bear, because like Toru and like
if Jason's a bear, he's a naughty bear. Like the game. Have you heard of Naughty Bear?
no.
It's like you're this bear, and you're this stuffed bear, and you're just going around killing other bears. And like when someone tried to get away, like in the car or in a boat, and then you can just activate the kill prompt, where you kill them in the boat or in the car. She can also use bear traps to trap him. And use
That's
machetes
ironic.
to cut off their head and use special takedowns. It's pretty creative. It's pretty fun.
But yeah, so Tora's like backing up and out of fear of the Jason bear, and ends up falling down a cliff, smacking into a tree.
Yeah, they're afraid of Jabber. Get it?
The Jason Ben.
Jabber.
So like Hattori makes Shigure call Michad to tell her the writing drafts are done, and Shigure's not happy with that because he doesn't get to mess with her now.
It's like, oh no.
I was having fun messing with her.
Now what am I gonna do? I need to find a new meaning in my life.
And like this, for some reason, this episode keeps jumping back and forth between characters. For some reason, because then like it cuts back to Yuki trying to explain that Jason is a horror character, not a bear.
Well, everyone needs screen time. And where the hell did they even come up with the bear idea?
Because Shigure told them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shigure is like, Jason's a bear.
That's right, Shigure.
Yeah.
So I was thinking it was the little one, the little crossdresser that told him, but I was like,
The little crossdresser. I don't think he's a crossdresser. He's just he's a character that wears cute things.
yeah.
He just sees the female uniform as a cuter outfit than the male.
Yes, and when he grows up, holy fuck, is he gonna be cute? He'll have to be wearing...
No, he's not gonna be cute. He's gonna be sexy.
Yeah, but you think about it, he'll be wearing the most sexiest thing in the world.
What?
His skin.
Oh, you are fucking gross.
His whole skin will be sexy when he grows up.
So yeah, Toru's happy that Kyo and Yuki are fighting again.
Because he gets to sow some anarchy seeds. And
What's
that's
that
the
on your
chaos
arm?
blossom. Oh, that was from work yesterday. I had a shower before I came here, but I couldn't get it off fully because I need to buy soap now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like
Just macadamia nuts and some sunflower seeds for work.
macadamia nuts. I
Yeah,
hope you didn't touch them.
yeah. These nuts I touch.
Get out of my fucking house before you kill me.
With the bad puns. All right, let's get back to this.
But yeah, it's like Toru's just happy for them to be arguing because it's like a sense of normalcy for her in life,
Yeah.
which is a odd thing to be to have as normal.
Which means, what is it about her family that she's hiding? Was it really the perfect family? Or was she brainwashed to believe that? What if she was abducted from her real parents? Wouldn't that be a mind blow?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Kyo and Yuki have gotten used to having Toru around them.
Yeah.
It's like they're mellowed out, like in terms of anger, but they just still get really angry at each other.
It's like with Goku and Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z, where they're once enemies and then it's just like they still hate.
Frenemies.
Yeah, frenemies, and it's like, sup Kakarot, sup Vegeta. They got that casual just like, It's like, you know when Vegeta gives you the, you know you're set.
Hmm.
You know you're set when Vegeta's like,
I haven't, as I've said before, I haven't really watched it.
like that, and Vegeta's like, waving to buy the future Trunks, and then Trunks just flips him off. And Vegeta's like, that was a
So,
good
yeah.
parody.
Yuki and Kyo seem to hate each other even more now, though. It's like, the more mellowed they are, the angrier they are when they explode.
Yeah.
So, and everyone gets back and it's just, like, anime just shows up out of nowhere. And, like, everyone else is also at the house. And then we'll just see Hattori sleeping on the couch. Like, which is the rarest thing for someone to see. Because, like, most of the time he's, like, he's working. and if he's not working, he's back at his house.
Which must mean he's dead.
Dun dun dun.
Ew. Cigar.
That's my response to you saying that.
Yeah,
Just-
because you think he'd be dead if he's always working and he's nice to sleep.
Dun dun dun.
Someone
But
gets
yeah,
it.
so yeah, everyone's just.
Okay,
really
can you say
annoyed.
that again? Dun dun dun. I think he's pausing for dramatic effect.
Dun dun dun.
Just love that when you go dun dun dun, the penguin just starts moving.
Okay, yeah, but all the noise everyone's making and all the noise we're making, it just wakes Hattori up. He's just
Yeah.
like, I can't sleep with you making all this noise.
Since when do you sleep, Atori?
And like even Hattori is just annoyed with Ayame and his behavior.
Your behavior is unacceptable. Because he thinks he's the top shit. He thinks he gets to make all the rules.
But yeah, Shigure was also expecting like Ayame to try and go to the lake with Yuki and all, and like Yuki, Kyo, and Toru.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, I'd rather hang out with my old friends.
Like I say, he
Like my friends.
He didn't see
Akito.
Akito. He didn't seem too upset when the gang didn't show up to the festival.
Well,
It's like
Ayame, like Akito doesn't even like Ayame. Ayame is so annoying that even Akito doesn't care about him.
yeah, but he cares if they don't show up at the festival. See
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's a testament to how annoying Ayame is. If he can make Akito, God, like the character that represents God themselves, hate them.
Yeah.
Like, holy jeez, that's impressive.
Yeah. Reminds me of this thing where it's a friend sent me this clip from Q-Force on Netflix. It's like the woman's getting married and they see there's no one there except for the god. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm shocked and appalled. Where are my fans?" But he says it like this, "Oh no," like she doesn't care about it at all.
Mm.
I'm shocked and appalled. Where are my fans? It reminds me of the way he doesn't care if you've ever seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Captain Holt.
Hmm?
Have you ever seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine with Captain Holt?
No.
That's what he reminds me of that, where he's like, just got this downtrodden face. It's like, oh yes, there was a fire in my house. I lost many precious memories. I'm devastated. And just says it in a casual demeanor. That's where are we?
So, Kyo and Yuki are worried if Ayame stays the night. Like, if he will stay the night. Which turns to Yuki's reliance on Shigure somehow, and then their anger turns to Toru. It's like a conversation is just... a conversation in anime just gets way out of hand really fast sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it goes from 0 to 100.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's like
Just
when
like conversations with Bailey.
I know, right? You have me on, you don't know where this conversation might be headed. Alright. No. Alright, where are we?
So kind of got married, like, and Hattori is just like, good for her.
Even though I wanted to be with her.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what, good for her. Now I have to start figuring out plastic surgery so I can switch this guy's face with my face and
But
live with her.
but for some reason, Ayame is the one with the photos. Like, Ayame is the one that went to the wedding and had the photos.
So why do you have the photos with him?
I think just for Hattori to look at, or decide if he wants to look at it or not.
Okay.
And like, Ayame's like, you should just go to the wedding and take her back and all that to Hattori.
Yeah, but she's not going to remember him.
No,
Not at least not the time they had.
nah. And Shigure's like, nah, Ayame, stop, just stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't
You
know.
know it's serious when it's Shigure telling them to stop making jokes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's like the big pranker person.
Alright, where are we?
So yeah, anime feels like Hattori was left behind by Kana. Even though, literally, he wiped her memory.
Yeah.
Like, what is he supposed to do? Somehow unwipe her memories?
I don't know.
That's not possible.
Are you sure it isn't?
No, it is not possible.
No,
Like, we don't, like, even in the 2019 version, like, we don't see anyone recovering from the memory wipe.
What if she had a journal? If she wrote in it every day, and you get her to reread the journal, would that be enough to break the spell?
I don't think so.
What about True Love's First Kiss? Would that work?
Do you want to rule her to the throat?
No. Oh no.
There goes Amino again. God damn it.
Oh well.
Just turn off the phone.
Alright, where are we now?
So, we get a flashback to Toru's answer of spring to Toru's question in episode 8. For some reason, it's just like, why?
I don't know. It didn't really seem relevant, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not relevant in this moment. It's just like, it's like a moment of realization for Hattori, I think it's supposed to be.
So Kyo, Tora, and Yuki return from the lake. And when they return, there's a surprise.
Well, at the lake, Kyo and Yuki are both like really, really negative
Yeah.
about being at the lake.
They're scared off the fish with their negativity.
No, you get like a shot of just like Toru's like run up to the edge of the lake and is like really happy, and then all of a sudden you just see this cloud of negativity just floating up behind her, and she's just like, just goes like white,
I don't
and just
appreciate
turns
that
around and
kind
just
of
sees the
negativity.
two of them just angry with each other.
It's like, what's going on? You were just here. You were having so
Like, we
much
just
fun.
arrived. Why are you gonna bitch about it?
Yeah.
So yeah, Hattori asks himself if he's okay.
With how things are right now.
Like, it's a bit odd to ask yourself that question.
So he's like looking into the mirror. Yeah, but you know, there's people that look into the mirror and they're like, you can do this. You can succeed.
Yeah.
You're a winner. You think that would work in Star Wars? You know, they use the Jedi mind tricks? What if they look in the mirror and just go like that to themselves?
I don't think it would work.
It's like, yeah, yes, you are a very attractive man for your age. I am a very attractive man for my age.
So yeah, Ayame tries to force Yuki to obey him. Like, why do that?
But that's not gonna work.
So yeah, Yuki just straight up knocks Ayame out, and he turns into a snake.
And Yuki
And Yuki's just like,
grabs the snake and
Yeah.
like, real, real, real.
he managed to throw that small snake all the way to the damn lake.
Yeah.
And that was an unintentional
And he
rhyme.
finally got his trip to the lake.
Should have made it.
Yeah.
Just curious, like, let's just say, like, because when they turn to animals, they don't get the traits of the animal, right? When they're in animal form, they're still themselves.
I think they have the traits.
No, I mean when they turn to the animals, they don't let the animal instinct take over, right? They've still got their conscious mind. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, I think that's the case, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, like the final shot of episode 16 is like I don't know, just sticking his head out of the lake. And
It's
just like,
like,
why me?
So, oh, I'm getting some payback now.
No, he's not angry. He's just like, I should have expected that.
Yeah, but I wish he would have popped out. There's like when he's in the lake and there's like a frog and a lily pad.
I think he had
And as
a
he's-
lily pad on his head.
Yeah, but no, I don't think there was a frog on it. He's got the frog on the lily pad. He rises up. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you back for this." Mark my words.
I think he would have to land in a swamp for that to happen.
Yeah.
Really.
I guess.
But we're gonna end this podcast episode here. Again, we only got through 4 episodes. Probably just because of how much I wrote.
And there's so much more to go. How many videos do you think we're gonna be covering this?
We're gonna be covering this for another 2, maybe 3.
Alright.
Oh my god. We've done 4 of these already. Just for Fruits Basket.
Alright.
Anyways, we're gonna end this podcast here. Links will be in the description to both of Bailey's channels. Or,
Yeah, I'm gonna make an announcement on my other channel, on my one.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also both of my channels.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when next video comes out. A ding, a ding, a ding.
Dong.
I'm the Mad Scientist. Mad Scientist out.
See you next week, everybody. I mean, hopefully.